everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video I will be sharing with you my colouring plans for the month of December 2025. So some of these pages are ones that are sort of already chosen because they are buddy colours, and others are whips. And then I do also have some books pulled out that I thought we could just sort of have a look through together and maybe select a few pages. So yeah, without further ado, I am just gonna jump straight in because I do have quite a stack. This is by no means me saying that I'm going to get to every single book, because I think we all know that this is me and that is just not going to happen. But I have options, and my options have options, so yeah, we've got a lot to choose from. But the first few books I'm going to show you are books that I've pulled out that are sort of going to be sort of like palette cleansers in between some of the more involved pages that I have pulled out. So the first one is this one, Boule de Poire by Diane Dufour. And oh, this is just such a gorgeous book. So let's just get to the winter section. Here we go. So there are just gorgeous pages in here to choose from. Every single page is absolutely beautiful. I love this one with the huskies. I think that is so gorgeous. Really pretty. Look at this. The cat under the Christmas tree. I love it. Absolutely love it. I would quite happily do any page in this book, but I think the one that I'm leaning towards is this one, because it just makes me think of my youngest daughter Emmy and our cat Link, because she is very much his human and they dote on each other, and it is just such a beautiful relationship between the both of them to just watch. It's really lovely. So yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards this one. So let's just grab a bookmark, put a flag on that one. I think it's adorable. So yeah, that is so cute. But like I said, I love every single page, even this one. Look, there's nothing not to love with this book. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't think that'll take too long. Even something like that wouldn't take long either, would it? You just sort of do a watercolour background, colour the bird, and you're sorted. And it's nice because it's encapsulated in a circle, and we all know how much I love pages like that. Yeah. Oh, it's just precious. Look at this. Oh, so cute. So yeah, that is Boule de Poire by Diane Dufour. Then I have mine Spaziergang durch die Jahreszeiten by Rita Berman. And I was having a look in the winter section of this one. Now a few years ago, in my actual, like the separate winter book, I did, no, it wasn't that one, was it? No, it wasn't. It was one with presents on it. Oh, I don't know. There was a page with like Christmas presents. Oh yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, in this one I was looking through. The Santa's lovely, but I'm quite drawn to this one. This one here, I think that is so gorgeous. Really pretty, and I don't think that's going to take long to colour at all. So that would be another sort of nice bite-size sort of page to do in December. And I've got some beautiful watercolour paint that I purchased, I think it was last month or the month before, from Kaylee at Archie's Paints over on Etsy. She's having a big sale because I think she's trying to clear out all of her stock before she shuts the shop down. And I picked up some really stunning sort of wintry colour watercolours, and I would love to play with them on this page. So yeah, I think that would be a really nice one to do. Okay, then I've got a few Matchstick Mouse books pulled out as well. So I have Matchstick Mouse, a Christmas colouring book. And to be quite honest, I'd happily colour anything in these. They're so cute. That's sweet. She's putting out the cookies and carrot for Santa. And the reindeers. I'll keep my hand on that page a sec. Oh, that is so cute. Love that. Oh, they're all adorable. How do you choose? I think Morgan makes it so difficult, doesn't he? That's gorgeous as well. I love that. That's sweet. Oh, snowball fight. Do you know, I might not flag pages in these. I might just see what appeals at the time, because I'd be here for ages flagging pages just in one book, and I've got 3 pulled out. So yeah, the next Morgan O'Brien book is a winter colouring book from Matchstick Mouse. Oh, they're just so cute. Really like that one. Yeah, I do really like that one. This one where she's got a hot water bottle and someone's dropped off a bowl of, like a pot of soup and some bread. That's lovely as well. Oh, they're all just so precious, aren't they? You know, how are you supposed to choose when all the pages are gorgeous? Yeah, well, again, you know, plenty of options. And then I have this one, and this was sent to me last year by my beautiful friend Jane over at Coloured with Jane here on YouTube. But yeah, this is Matchstick Mouse 25 Days of Kindness. I love this one with the cat, and Matchstick Mouse is pulling out a splinter from his paw. So cute. But yeah, I didn't get around to working in this one last year, so this year it is an absolute must. I like that one, where she's sat in her chair and she's got a really lovely cozy blanket. Arm is here, curled up on the arm, and then you've got a little bug there on the quilt that she's making. Oh, they're lovely. Absolutely precious. So yeah, these are going to be my sort of, like I said, my palette cleanser books between some of these more involved pages. I then have Reptiloids by Vasile Seiko pulled out. Connor and I were going to do a buddy colour in here this month. I'm recording this on the 28th of November. But yeah, neither one of us have started the page yet, and I said to him just now when we were chatting on the phone that there's no chance I'm going to get this done by the end of the month. So I'm carrying it over to December. I've only done one page in here so far, and it was that one. But I think the page Connor chose, I think it was this one. I'm sure it was this one. So again, put a bookmark on that one. So we'll be working together on that one. Right, now here's where things get interesting, because these are some of the more involved books. All right, so the next one is Osmar Rice, Welt der Weihnachtswitzel by Crystal Vogel. I've had this book for quite some time and I haven't touched it, as you can see by the indication of washi tape here at the top. It's an untouched book. Now, these are some really detailed pages, but look at them. Look at how beautiful. But yeah, I think I would like to choose something that's not too overly detailed. Something like that could be nice. Yeah, I don't think that would take too long, that one. That could be an option. But yeah, these are lovely, and I prefer her faces to the faces on Clara Markova's characters. But oh, it's just stunning. Oh, look. I love it. I absolutely love it. So cute. That's adorable as well. They're collecting stars. I think out of the two, I prefer that one. So let's just keep having a quick look. Oh my goodness. The woodland animals here. So we've got bunnies, we've got a squirrel, we've got a fawn there. Absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's just nothing not to love, is there? So cute. Oh, I love it. I would happily just sit and look through the book at the artwork. But, you know, I would love to get it coloured. I love this with the snowman. That is too cute. Oh, and this one with the igloo. That's pretty as well. Oh, how are you supposed to choose when the pages are this beautiful? Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, look at that. How cozy and beautiful is that? Oh, her work is just breathtaking, isn't it? Okay, so this one or this one. I think I'm leaning more towards this one, where they've got the little, you know, all the little stars and they're collecting them in an umbrella. I just think that is so lovely. So let's flag that one. Yeah, really, really gorgeous. Next is a page that I'm currently working on, and it is from Magical Woodland by Kate Pellerin. I'm working on this one, so I would just really like to continue slowly chipping away at this. For those of you who have this book, what pencils do you use on it, if you do use pencils? Because I'm using my Faber-Castell Polychromos, and I'm finding that it's really taking me a good few layers to kind of build up colour. So on the stones here, on the stonework and the wooden door and the shutters, I've just based it with Crayola Super Tips. All the wood, all the brown wood here, that is just polychromos with a little bit of Stampler Tri Plus fine liner. That was supposed to be turquoise and I did it brown. But yeah, I haven't used alcohol marker on here. But yeah, just curious to know what you guys use on this paper, because it's really smooth, and I just want to know if anyone feels like they're battling with the polychromos, or what you're using on here and you find work well. But yeah, I'd really like to continue working on that one, even though it's not a Christmassy or wintry page. I'm really enjoying working on that, so that one is definitely staying out for December. Okay, then I have the group Buddy Colour book from the Carla Magana Facebook group that I run, and our page for December is going to be this one, because she looks like she is all dressed up, ready to party. She's looking really elegant, so I thought, why not? She can be our festive foxy woman. So yeah, I've chosen that one for December. I thought she'd be a really nice one to do. So there is that one. All right, now this is exciting. I've pulled out the Magical Christmas by Lizzie Mary Cullen. This book has been in my collection for years and I've not worked in it. I have worked in the Magical City, and I have got a whip in there. I've got one completed page and one whip, and the whip is a colour along with Peter Hewitt using Derwent Inktense pencils, and they work so beautifully. So I thought it would be lovely to come in and do one of these Christmas pages with my Inktense pencils. I'm going to zoom you out a little bit more just so you can see a bit more of the double page spread. Some of these are single pages, some are doubles. I do like that. I really like this one. That could be an option, so I'll just keep my hand there. I know the Gorgeous Jo from Geordie Colours, her fairy tale for December is the Nutcracker. And I'm sure we have Nutcracker pages in here, but I do have a different book pulled out for that. Oh yeah, here we go, the Nutcracker Ballet. But that's a lot. I'm not sure if I'm prepared for that. Don't think I'm that brave. Yeah, if I could get something that's just like a single page, I would much rather that, to be honest. This with the snowman is lovely. The Dance of the Snowman. That's really nice. Oh, I don't know. Her art style is so unusual and unique. I absolutely love it. That's the Rockefeller Centre, but again, I think that would be a lot of work. It's a big double page spread, isn't it? Quite like that. The Red Robin. He's lovely. And it's just kind of like little shapes. It looks like you've got kind of like an outline to it. Yeah, I do quite like that actually. Okay, so I'm going to put a few tags in this one. So we've got either the red robin or, oops, gingerbread house. So we have a few options in that one. That's Magical Christmas by Lizzie Mary Cullen. Then I have Johanna's Christmas by Johanna Basford. Such a beautiful book, and it is single-sided. This is one of my, well, this is my newer copy. I ruined my last one. So I've got that one done in here. And that one. I added the writing and a few stickers on this one. But I don't think I worked in this book last year, and I would really like to. I love this one. I really, really like this page, so I know that that's definitely going to be an option. I'd quite like to use the same colour palette on that one that I used on my sort of like winter hot air balloon page in Magical Worlds by Johanna Basford, with the blues and purples. So that could be quite nice as well. That one wouldn't take long. I don't know, maybe. Love the owl, but that big crown intimidates me. Gingerbread Town. In my very, very original copy of the book, I had coloured a lot of pages, including this one, but I absolutely love that page. So that is going to have a flag as well. So that is Johanna's Christmas by Johanna Basford. Next is Symphony of Cute Animals by Kanoko Agusa, and I have been working on this one all year. However, my original copy, my book was falling apart, so I did purchase a new book. I think it was June or July. So I'm in an Instagram group and we're working on this big double page spread. And the idea was that we started in January, and each month we sort of just chipped away at the page, you know, sort of colour an element a month. And mine was coming along quite nicely, but yeah, my page was coming apart. And even in this one, I don't know if you can see, it's doing the same thing. And I haven't been rough with it, so I don't know. Maybe when the page is done, I'm going to have to put some tape down here in the middle. But yeah, I feel like I've made some really good progress on this page this month. So next month this will be done. But I need to figure out how to cover these two columns here, because I wish I had done them this same sort of aqua turquoisey teal colour here that I had done these columns. I wish I had done that on these as well. I don't like the green and red against the pink and the turquoise, so I don't know what to do. Yeah, not sure what to do on that, but my gingerbread house is pretty much done, and you can see I've added some stickles on there as well. I just need to shade these little buttons at the top and finish this little bit here and the crackers, and then the house is done. Yeah, we're getting there, on the home straight for that one. And there are so many of us in the group doing this. It was set up by the gorgeous Lizbeth on Instagram, and there is me, Candace from Happy Catastrophe, there's Lizbeth, there's Jen, there's Pixie, there's so many of us in that group, and this has just been an absolute pleasure, and it's really helped me kind of build up my courage and confidence a little bit with Kanoko Agusa's work, because I find it so intimidating. Oh, I've even got some stickles there, look. These cones here, well this cone is finished and it has stickles. Just need to shade that one. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. So I'm on the homeward straight with this one, and that makes me really happy. So yeah, there is that one. So I will be continuing to work on that until it is done. Then I have World Literature by Eerie, and I am doing a buddy colour with the lovely Jo from Geordie Colours and Veronica from Veronica Dunn. I just went in with some super tips the other night and just started mapping out a few colours. I want this to have quite a wintry feel, but at the same time I'm looking at it now and I'm like, oh, maybe I would like to, you know, pull in some red and green, but I don't know if that's going to clash with the blue. So I need to have a think about that. But I think this is the Velveteen Rabbit, I think. So yeah, I've got this page to do. So cute. And this is a gorgeous book, and I do think I would maybe feel up to revisiting it in 2026. This is the page that just put me off. I was colouring it and I was like, I don't like it at all. But I don't know, I look at it now and think maybe I can shade the gloves and fix it. I don't know, we'll see, because this was a project book with Jo, Julianne from Julianne Annette Art, and Veronica and Emily. So I don't know how the ladies would feel about maybe coming back and having another go with this book. But yeah, I've got a few done. And then obviously I have that other whip and this whip. So 2026 is going to be the year of the whips. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, shall we? So that is Wild Fairy Tales. Sorry, I apologise. Wild Literature by Eerie. Then I have Seasonal Wreaths of Plants and Friends. This is by Makiko Inotome. And I started this page this month and I didn't get it done. I don't think it would take me long to finish that one. So yeah, it'd be nice to finish that and have my first page complete in this book. You can see that I did start shading some leaves down here. So I did make a start. But yeah, just need to get that one finished. Okay, and then I have pulled out the bunny book in the Tokimeku series, and this is by Kotoli. And we've got some sort of Christmassy themed pages here at the back. Again, I don't think I'm up for a double page spread. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Oh my gosh, that is so precious. That is beautiful. Oh. How do we choose? Look at that. It's like a little house and you can see inside all the different rooms. And then down here, you've got them like wrapping presents and getting them ready. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so lovely. Oh. It might be this one. That one. I'm going to mark this one with the Christmas tree. It has to be done. Just look at it. Look at how gorgeous that is. It's so cute. Oh, my word. These books are just, oh, they're stunning, aren't they? Okay. Then we have this one. This is Wild Mouse Yurori's Journey Sketchbook. And I think this is Makiko in Atome as well. Yes, it is. And I have a whip in here from about 2 years ago. And it is this one, this Christmas page. And this was a buddy colour with the lovely Heather on Instagram. So I just need to come in, finish the cobbles, finish the roofs here, this little bit, and the animals and this shop window. So it's still got quite a bit of work, but I have done quite a bit as well. And yeah, a lot of the basing on this is my Faber-Castell Albrecht Dürer watercolour pencils. So yeah, really cute. So I'd love to get this one done this year. That would be amazing if I could. All right, then we have Sagen by Maria Troller, and I pulled this one out because like I mentioned earlier, Jo over at Geordie Colours, her Colour the Fairy Tales for December is the Nutcracker, and I think it's these pages at the back, isn't it? Yeah. So I would really like to do, one of these. I just think they're so pretty. This intimidates me. I don't know what these are, whether they're like truffles or oranges, or I'm not sure. These look like little jelly, like the little sugar jellied sweets you can get. I can't think what they're called. It's like gumdrops or something. But they're both absolutely gorgeous, so I would happily colour either of those, but I do definitely want to come in and get one of those done for Geordie's hashtag, because I've only coloured these two in this book, and these were for Jack and the Beanstalk. So if I could come in and get one of these done, then yeah, I'd be over the moon. So flag that one. I know I'm kind of going through this pretty quick, but I'm just very aware of time, and you know, I don't want to sort of keep you guys any longer than necessary. All right, so the next is Little Secrets from My Fairy House. This is by the incredible Clara Markova, and I started a page in here yesterday. I do have a whip in here as well. This is my whip I started a while back, and I didn't get back to it for Halloween, but I'm really eager to come back to this page. So maybe once I've done the Christmas one that I've started yesterday, I'll come and get this one done. But yeah, yesterday I started this one. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this purpley pinky colour at the moment. It's a bit off from what was on these colour palettes. These are from the Colour Cubes by Sarah Renee Clark. And yeah, I thought this was the light that I was colouring in. I thought this was more of like a pinky purple, but it's not. When I turn it over, it's eggplant, and that is not, this is not eggplant. It's a bit more pinky than that, but I'm trying to pull it in. And I did also go rogue and use it was a Staedtler dual-ended marker, I think, in this really beautiful deep wine red. But I was looking for a Christmas palette. I knew the sort of thing I wanted, but I couldn't find what I wanted in either of those Colour Cubes. So I was like, right, okay, let's just change this up a little bit, think of a couple of the colours that I want and see what I can find. And I came across these colour palettes because they had this really lovely sort of dusky pink colour that I wanted, and then this sort of like mossy green. So yeah, I thought I'd pull these out and would do more of like a vintage colour palette on this Christmas page, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So yeah, I'll see how we can pull this together and see what happens. I also do feel like the brown here that I've put on the edges of the cookies and gingerbread, I just feel like that looks a bit out of place, but again, we shall see. Please excuse the Halloween washi tape. It was just to protect this page from where I was trying to watercolour down to the, you know, right down to the edge of the spine there. But yeah, I'll see how I can pull that one together. But it'd be lovely to get my first page completed in that book. The next book I have pulled out is Seasons by Hannah Carlson. This is my second copy. This is my new copy of the book. And this page here, the Fallen Stars page, this is a buddy colour with the beautiful Brianna from Beautiful Colours on YouTube. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one, and again I think it will give me a really good opportunity to use those beautiful handmade watercolours from Kaylee at Archie's Paints as well. But I want this to be sort of really sort of frosty and icy and cold looking. So yeah, lots of sort of like silvers and blues, and maybe sort of like a hint of like a mint green sort of colour. So yeah, I think that will look really lovely when it's done, and I don't think that will take too long either. It's not one of the more involved pages. This is actually the sort of like the title page for the winter section of the book. So in my original copy I've coloured this one. I love that. I think that is stunning. Absolutely stunning. I've done this double page spread in my original. Yeah, my actual original, I had a lot of the book done, but yeah. So Brianna and I will be doing that one. Okay, I've also pulled out Magical Dawn. I don't have a whip or a buddy colour in this one, but this book was just really kind of appealing to me, so I thought, why not? Even these, like the moths with the lanterns, I think are really lovely. Even something simple like that. And this is my a second copy of the book, and this was sent to me by my beautiful friend Dana from Dana's Colouring Obsession. I need to stick my gift note in. Where was that lantern page? There we go. But yeah, if you've been with me for a long time, you know that Hannah Carlson is like my favourite artist. Yeah, so this is a page I was looking at, this one here, because it just looks like a giant snowflake, you know. And again, I don't think that would take long either. And that could be an option, couldn't it? There's just so many gorgeous pages to choose from. You know, Hannah really spoils us for choice with her books. She really does. But I want something that feels wintry. That would be good for Year of the Snake, wouldn't it? No, I don't want a double page spread. I know I keep saying that, but December is a really busy month as well. You know, obviously you've got Christmas and all the running around and shopping and groceries and wrapping presents and kids finishing school. But before that, you've got like their carol services and all the good things. And then the 28th of December, it's my eldest daughter's 18th birthday. So it's, yeah, so I'm trying to arrange, you know, a big family meal for that, and figuring out decorations and whatnot. So okay, I'm gonna leave the lamp one. So it's actually between this one, which just looks like a giant snowflake, and I think I can just sit and do that in one sitting. That would be quite easy. But I've just found this one, and we've got these 3 gorgeous like bottles here, but this one says memories on it, and I thought, how lovely would it be to do this one for Tegan's birthday. You know, now she's turning 18, and this one's got like a jar that says memories on it, and this one's got sort of all magic and oh, shall we flag them both? Shall we do it? Let's just, you know, why not? Why not? So we'll put one there and one there. And also the 1st of December will be the channel's 8-year anniversary. Can you believe that? 8 years on YouTube. That is just like crazy. So I would like to do something in December to celebrate that. Maybe we'll do a live stream and, you know, just sit with a coffee and just, you know, have a good catch up and sort of chat amongst friends. So yeah, and just maybe reminisce over the past 8 years on YouTube. But anyway, okay, so we've got 3 books left. I've got Lost and Found by R.J. Hampson. I started a page in here for this month and I didn't get it finished. It's this one, The Land of Lost Socks. So yeah, that is a really ridiculously regular thing here in this household. We seem to have a sock goblin who lives in the washing machine or the tumble dryer, or maybe there's one in each. Because even Connor found out when he stayed that we would put a pair of socks in to wash and we would only end up with one. So yeah, it's it's frustrating. So I've coloured this washing machine to look like mine, and everything has been based with alcohol marker. As you can see, I've got a little bit of gel pen on here as well, but it just needs some shading and some stickles. So I'll carry that one over into December as well. Okay, then I have Disney Grand Block of Fates Coloriage, and I found a whip in here. It's this one. I found a whip in this book. So yeah, I just need to finish basing the present, the floor, the rug, and then I'm going to go in and shade these characters, add some gel pen and whatnot, and I don't know, figure out what I'm going to do with the background. But yeah, I'd like to get this whip done, because like I said, whips are going to be my main focus of 2026. So if I can end the year in the same way that I plan on beginning next year, then that would be amazing. And it's just a few whips less, isn't it, going into 2026, if I can get some of these other ones done. So yeah, cute. And then last but by no means least, I have Disney Mosaics by Hatchet Heroes, and this is a project book with Connor. We haven't picked a page for December yet, but we've got a few done. I think Olaf would be quite cute to do. That would be a cute one, wouldn't it? He's so adorable, isn't he? Oh, love him. I really like this Brother Bear one as well. I love all of them in this book, to be honest. Some more than others, but yeah. We've got a few done in this one, so it would be good to come, because I don't think we've coloured in here for about 2 months. Jiminy Cricket was the last page we did, but I think Connor's still got that one as a work in progress at the moment. Oh, you've got Donald and Daisy ice skating. That's cute. That's really, really cute, isn't it? Yeah, adorable. I really like that one of Merlin. I think Robin Hood is my favourite one so far, though. Yeah. So we will be working in this one in December. So that is it, my loves. That is my, as always, ridiculously overambitious plans for the month of December. But yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to colouring in December. I know for a fact I'm not going to get all of these done. But if I can prioritise my buddy colours and some of the whips, then, you know, if I can get those done, I will be really happy. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. So I would be really interested to know what you guys are planning on colouring in December. Are you going to focus on Christmas pages, or are you're not really a seasonal colourist? You're just going to colour whatever you fancy at the time? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know, because I'm nosy like that. But yeah, thank you so much as always for taking time out of your day. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever it is that you are up to. Take care, stay safe, my loves, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.